probably got to switch up worms too, because like the scent over time can pick up on the human trail.
Oh shit.
And I ate a mint in the car, so that's pretty unnatural. So you want to be mindful of these things. Hand sanitizer, not in my house, okay? No fucking way. You bet your ass, none of that, because it's so unnatural. Fish can sense it. Sunscreen.
Nice.
Why do you think we're wearing the shirt?
Fuck yeah. Can't smoke mids around these fish either, huh?
Oh, they can smell that shit 2 miles away. Got it on the pads. We're just trying to drop a little morsel right in their faces.
Did I ever tell you about the first time me and Tainted Glass met?
I don't think so. How'd you guys meet?
Well, like, he's friends with Chris, and he follows StrottleGang and shit, and he knew I was in Portland and stuff, and, okay, I guess this is the first time we met. It's the first time we hung out, and he was going home for the 4th of July to Massachusetts, and he got dropped off at PX airport, and his flight got delayed because it was back when the pilots were all striking and shit.
Busting out there, dude.
Busting out the pads, dude.
Busting out the pads.
Anyways.
Okay, so there was a slight delay.
Yeah, and it got delayed like 3 times. Then it was like midnight and shit got canceled. So he just randomly calls me. And guess what, dude? I was at the airport picking up my other homie, Kirby. And he's like, dude, is there any way I could chill at your pad? Like, I'm at the airport and my flight just got delayed. I'm like, dude, I can see you.
That's crazy.
And yeah, dude, we've been good friends ever since. And that's just like a sign of that anything is possible through the pursuit of art and science. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Synchronicity. Yeah, see, I almost think something's going to bust wide open on us. Let's fucking go. Hey, let's keep it rolling. A little burning. You're burning it?
Was I not holding the side of it?
I don't know, man. Let's go. These fish are toasted. We need to find some shade. Anyway, you picked up Tainted Glass at the airport. That's lit.
Yeah, we made a fucking 6 throttle.
Hell yeah.
You already know what it is.
Damn, dude. That montage was crazy. There was some that I didn't even know existed in there. That was pretty trippy. How many straddles do you think are in existence? See if we can't get something just like busting on top of it. Oh, I swear to God, something just did something.
Something just did something.
Something just did something, baby. Definitely a bass in there. It's just a matter of like whether they're trying to eat or not.
Gotta weed them out.
Yep. All right, we're going to the next spot. Let's get it.
Yeah, but dude, I fucking shot myself in the face with the hand torch.
That's pretty fire, man.
It is. I don't know what's going on, but like something with my hoses, they keep on like something I'm doing when I'm working, I'm like twisting up the hoses and it's making my shit want to spin around. And it literally fucking, like I was working, dude, and my grip just loosened up when I was doing a ring seal, and the shit spun around while I was looking close, dude, and it shot, boom, all the way across, and it singed my eyelashes off, bro.
Wow.
And like I felt it, like I was just like instantly, like out of nowhere, the shit just shot around. I didn't even know it hit the side of my face. I just was like, oh my God, I just fucking shot a flame into my eye. And like I started smelling like burnt hair and shit. And I thought it was all just like my eyelashes, and I didn't realize it was like my hair from my sideburns or whatever.
But now you burned a lot of your face hair off?
Some, yeah.
Damn, man. You gotta get your shit together.
I know. I don't know what happened. I was tired. It was late. But
I'm gonna switch up my worm. This one's getting all beat. You don't want to overly beat worm. It's just sometimes you can break them in and they'll jiggle even more. Sometimes they just get a little bit rigid. Anyway, I got the little swim baits too. I might throw on. Got a little paddle tail. You know,
what's a paddle tail?
well, it's like a these puppers. got a little bit of like a bent tail. Hopefully the action will still be good. I'm on the fence. I don't know. I really like throwing the worm. I think they're gonna be like a little deeper down too, so I'm gonna keep throwing the worm, to be honest.
Throw that worm, dude.
Yeah, TBH. That's kind of what I throw like 90% of the time. But it's because it works, okay?
What's that on your neck, dude?
What? Oh, just this. The Do It banjo crushed opal. It's a crushed opal banjo marble.
Damn, son.
Millie going crazy. Shout out Banjo and Lil Bear.
What the fuck?
Well, Lil Bear has the same birthday as me.
No way, dude.
Bear's the man.
Gang
They
shit.
made a Shrek piece. Did you see it?
Fam.
Yeah. It was actually, it was a moment, you know. You've had plenty of your own moments, so you know the feeling, and that was one of them for me. It was wild, dude.
Man.
It was like a Lil Bear, Dot Stack, Banjo, Devi, Cycler, Jammer Cycler with Shrek ears coming out of it.
Bro.
Yeah.
You should have, man.
Hey man,
Can't.
it's time for me to unload too the plans for the shop. The plans for the shop are to make it look medieval like Shrek. So like I might add Shrek in there, I might actually have physical representations of Shrek, but what I'm going for is the essence of it. So you walk in there, you feel immediately like you're in Duloc or far, far away, either of the towns that are in the movies. I don't need to explain because everybody knows.
Are you gonna have a swamp area of your shop?
I mean, I was thinking about it, dude, and I was thinking like the move would be to build a moat.
Okay.
So like a moat that you could put either fish or gators or, you know, you have a drawbridge. I would probably have an electric drawbridge. That would be kind of the move.
Fire.
Yeah, shout out Elon. Did you hear he's gonna box Zuck?
Yeah. In the Coliseum?
Oh, is Throttle sponsoring?
A death match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Have you heard about this new? I'm sure you have USPS ground advantage.
I have heard a little bit about it through GlassPass.
Dude, it's like half price.
Why do you think that's happening?
Well, I can actually tell you why it's happening. It's because our finance guys at StrottleGang HQ actually brokered a deal with USPS, and they're like, dude, we got to get these straw packs out, but it's like, dude, they're far distances. You know, we got to have ground transportation at a reasonable price. Like,
Some of the boxes are heavy. You know, you get into thousands of straws.
so we had to get the straw boss in there, and he worked some schematics for these guys, and he was like, look, we can make it work. The numbers are right. It's efficient. All you got to do is start taking strottle dabs instead of regular dabs, and the drivers will have more time to make it to their stops in time, and everything will be gravy with the world.
Yeah, did you hear UPS is like striking?
UPS?
Yeah.
Dude, it's because they don't pursue art and science. They just pursue dollars.
Well, and you know what? My friend used to work for UPS, and he would say that the FedEx drivers would flex on him when he drove by. Like, he'd be like having lunch or whatever, and like a fellow delivery driver, you know, there's some camaraderie between delivery drivers. But the FedEx people, he said, they got AC. They're like, what's up, bitches? Fucking AC. They got, like, he said they had like more automated shit, like their shit worked better. I think he even said that their uniforms were like more comfortable, so they were just like flexing on UPS. So shout out to UPS. I hope you guys work things out.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sure is.
We're gonna see if anything's under these logs. I'm making sure my line isn't on the wrong side of the log. So I'll be able to lay into it. Wow. That's right where they're at. They live there.
That's where it's at. Strottle HQ, baby.
So yeah, I want to do the Glassmaster Classic. But now that I think about it, StrottleGang is going to be out of town, so might be, we might have to do a preliminary one before we invest too much in it. If the heavy hitters, like the competitors, aren't actually going to be there, you don't necessarily want to like go balls out. Oh, he's a little frog. Oh, dude, he was cute. He's a little froggy guy.
If you don't go balls out, what's going to make the heavy hitters going to want to come?
Well, that's true. That's true.
No, I understand, though. Sometimes you got to just, like, get a little proof of concept going.
Well, yeah, there's a reason people have, like, fucking Johnny Depp at the movie premiere, you know?
True.
Because it, like, brings people. So
Yeah.
I need a little bit of that. I need either, I don't know.
Dude,
Something.
you're Johnny Depp, bro.
Okay. It's a mind state, yeah. Okay.
And how you're feeling.
So open up more, even though it's not the happy, pretty stuff that people all want to talk about.
And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to put a bazillion hours into a piece. Just like make sure you really feel it, you know, in your heart and shit.
Yeah. But it's hard because I can't execute anything right now unless I get.
Oh, of course. I guess that would be. Well, no.
But that's still
You could put that into anything, bro. You could put that into this video we're making right now. You can put that into your studio build. You can put that into spending time with your son, you know? Like...
Okay. All right. I can see that. Yo, there's bluegill busting over there. Let's go give them a look. You can leave your rod here. It's no biggie. This is the catfish lake, by the way. This is where people catch catfish.
That's sick.
There are big bass in there, though.
Shout out Mama's in Oregon City. I just had a catfish po' boy there like last week. And some gumbo. It was pretty good.
Alright, well, we want to show them. Dude, I wish we had some bluegill lures. So you got to let them look through this. Go down there and then hold these on the lens, and that'll help you see more fish. Because the bluegill are like having an orgy down there.
It's a bluegill orgy. These fish are fucking in the water.
They want to get caught. They're like, catch me, daddy. But we don't have any lures small enough, and they're kind of boring to catch, low key. Like, they're kind of fun to catch, but you gotta have a tiny little pole.
These bluegills are fucking, dude. We don't even need the lens.
Right? Right there.
Oh, it actually does help a little bit.
Yeah,
Whoa.
most of the time not fishing.
Peep the fish, dog.
You good? Save. Holy shit.
Didn't know I could dance like that, did you, dude?
Man. Cowboy.
I was fucking pointing at the sky, dude. You almost lost your phone, bro.
This guy, I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I care about you, but I don't care about you as much as I care about my cell phone.
True.
So.
Respect.
Yeah. Like, sorry, not sorry. But...
Damn. Check that out. Oh, Strottle. Ah, fuck. Strottle leaked. What's up?
We got pond water.
That's what I thought too, but I was like, I'll probably get a disease or something.
Well,
Oh, I got Strottle water in my torch, dude.
damn. Dude, I fucking forgot to bring your torch. I've been babysitting for like 4 months.
Oh, don't sweat it.
Should've brought it.
It's fine, dude. You can have it, bro.
See, this isn't the best sign though, because look how happy they feel safe right now. Well, we're trying to go. We need to find somewhere where these motherfuckers are like,
We need some dumb fish,
bro.
bruh.
We're trying to find what eats these fish. So we're gonna move on down the bank, stepping away from the mud. You should actually go get your pole.
Yo, we're out grabbing the pole right now. Let us know. Well, what do you think Ben should bring for his next piece if you were the creative director at Focus Industries? What would you make? Would you make a new reel? Would you drop a new recycler? Would you make a strottle? Anything is possible when you're fishing and hanging with your boys. Back at it.
Now right up here, caught me about 3.5, 4 pounder last year.
What?
Yep. It was later in the season. This time of year, I don't have that much luck. I know I'm copping out, but it's because I have to go fishing during the day. I'm a dad. I gotta do dad fish.
When's prime time to fish?
Well, if it was cloudy, it'd be better. So kind of anytime it's cloudy, but morning or the evening, the holes are pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Less hot.
Those kind of are the best times to be a dad too, huh?
Pretty much. There's a lot of dadding that goes on in both those time frames. So I'm kind of on call right now. But hey, eventually I'm gonna get a boat, and a boat would mean that you can go to bigger bodies of water that aren't like little ponds that get super hot, and you can fish deeper when you have a boat. You can go
True.
to places. So it opens up a lot of options, and I want to get a boat. I used to have one, but
If you have a boat, can you kind of just like hang out there with your shit in the water longer too?
I mean, you can do that at any point. It wouldn't be out of the question to do that now. It just, you kind of catch different fish, or if you're going for bass, like, it's just more boring.
Nice.
There's one.
Whoa.
Saw him running off with it.
Try to run off with that bag, boy.
Ran off on the float. Sure.
Woo, woo, woo. He flipping
Come on,
flopping.
baby. Come on, baby. Come on. I got you. I got you. We're going to release him quick.
You're safe out here.
There's bird tracks. Bird tracks here. Woo! Get out there. Get out. Dude, that was fire. I saw the line go, skirt. What'd I tell you? I had to change the worm. I had to change the worm, change the game, change your day.
He smelt you.
Dude, a bass straddle would go hard. I've been thinking about different ways to incorporate my love for bass into glass. But like green and the millie would not play well, so I can't quite do a bass millie of that kind. It would have to be kind of a creative workaround, or really figure out how to use green and millie in order to do that. And I don't know if I'm quite ready for that challenge, but maybe I could do a bass shaped thing, you know, do some frit or something to get the pattern down. I'd be open to that.
Yeah.
Or
You're talking about using frit to make like a scaly texture?
not so much the scaly texture, the green with a darker stripe and a lighter belly.
Okay.
Just kind of like the bass,
And kind
the
of
colorway.
Do you kind of like layer those, or are there rigid edges between those colors, or?
Well, I gotta catch another. Hold on. This cast, I'm gonna catch another. And then I'll show you.
Isn't that so great? Because you can just edit it and make it look like, you know.
It's also like, fishing is manifestation.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be like, oh, I'm gonna catch one, and then you do. Sometimes. I think this is the actual log I caught like a 4-pounder on. So I hooked into this 4-pounder last year, and I'd already caught a 3-pounder, and it's like the first year that I'm fishing again after 10 years of like not fishing and just like working and doing shit like that.
Right.
And this fish, so I'm on like this side of the log, hook into it, and it pulls the line out of my reel like we thought was happening to you. It's like,
Yeah.
skirt, skirt, skirt.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, this is like a big something. And then I see it flash on the other side of the log. So this motherfucker had me in a tight spot. He had me like wrapped under the log.
Yeah.
And somehow we got it. We brought it home.
Amazing. Anything is possible through the pursuit of art and science.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of tournament fishing, and low-key, it's so addicting to me. I love watching that shit. I kind of imagine myself as like a 50-year-old man who has a shitload of money and like just does it for the fun of it. Like PGA Tour, but like you don't have to win. Doesn't matter. 'Cause you're loaded anyways.
Yeah.
Like I kind of want to do that and just have like hella nice boat, have like a reason to go everywhere, but then like I'm not stressing in the tournaments, but I'm on ESPN.
Right.
A bit like best of both worlds.
You could be last place, but still having the most fun.
Well, that's pretty rare. Usually, if you get last place, you're usually hella pissed because it's like, that's like 105th place or some shit. It's looking rough. You basically didn't catch shit if you're last place.
Would you rather be 105th or on the couch watching?
I think if you ask them, they would say on the couch watching.
Okay.
So it's like defeating as fuck.
Fair,
But,
fair.
We're gonna move on to the next. Like hella nice boats. I really want a bass boat. It's like basically like a really flat deck boat. So you can go anywhere and you have like a large surface area to stand on that's low to the water.
Oh, word.
So you can just skirt around and be like really close to the water, and that makes fishing easy. Fishing this type of shit easy. But if I got a boat, that would really open up my options of where to go fish, and like it would make a lot more for my time instead of going to like public places that are hard to access or like all blown out, because like hella people fish lakes like this, so it gets a lot of what's called fishing pressure.
True.
Tons of people throw their shit in fish's faces.
Damn.
And even if it like looks good, they're more wary, they're used to it.
They're like, I know what's up with this, dude.
But you can catch virgin lakes, dude. I've certainly caught one or two that had to be like damn near virgin.
Bro.
I'm talking something hits the water, the fish eats it.
You're like popping cherries, dude.
I've had like 2 or 3 lakes where it's like, dude, there's not a cast where you don't catch them. It's just like on.
Whoa.
But I think that has to signal like the virginity of it.
Shout out virgins everywhere.
But like the fish in those lakes, they just like, they're clueless.
Yeah.
These fish are like, hey, you're trying to catch me. Fish in those lakes are like, oh my god, yeah!
Nice.
You know?
I wonder if I'll ever lose my virginity.
I mean, that gets back to manifesting, you know? It's like, which wolf inside you do you want to feed, the virgin or the fucker?
Damn.
Each morning you get to choose whether you want to feed that wolf or the other one. And so it's about like intention, setting intention.
Holy shit, dude, you're right.
Yeah. I was over a log. I was just feeling what I was working with. Felt like someone was down there. It was a log. That's the other thing you get a feel for, like what you're actually feeling on the bottom when you're dragging a worm like this. There's tons of shit that kind of feels like a bite, but when it's real, you know. It would mean we could just like go out on the river, go to like different areas. Like you can go hella far in boats too, so it makes it a lot less limited.
Yeah. You just got this new rod?
Yeah, baby. Yup.
You want to tell me about it, dude?
Yeah, it's 7-foot medium heavy action graphite rod. It's pretty lightweight. I don't really like the Bass Pro brand that much as far as fishing equipment. I'll buy the shit out of the shirts, baby, but I don't know. The equipment's a little hit and miss, but this one looked pretty good. It felt pretty good. And then they told me it was made by like the same company as other shit, so it's pretty dope. But yeah, what I'm stoked on is the Shimano Curado. It's a nice reeling type of reel.
Shimano makes fishing reels?
Shimano makes fishing reels.
No
Yeah, what do
way.
you know them for? They make a lot of things.
For bike
Yep.
drivetrain or whatever.
Okay, yeah, well this has a bunch of gears and shit in it. So
Yeah.
they got all the machines for that shit. You know, it's gonna have a lot of crossover. And they might even like outsource the finishing, you know, the reels.
Nice.
Whatever. But yeah.
Do they have like electric things on those?
Dude, they have one with a digital chip. And
Nice.
the guy was telling me about it, and I was like, it was kind of like, I feel old school now, because I was like, oh, I don't think I need that, because it just sounded like a little much. Like, I don't really think, I couldn't wrap my head around why it was benefiting me.
Yeah.
He also couldn't explain it in terms that I understood.
Right.
So I was like, I just don't think it's for me.
That's funny.
The digital shit.
They Shimano, they make like, I don't know if you know, but like bikes nowadays, like the nice ones come with electric gear shifting and shit.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, like road bikes and stuff.
Fire. There's a lot of tech that goes into that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, shit's not cheap. And you got to make sure you have, I think they have like a little battery that you like charge and like plug in to make sure you can shift and all that.
Oh damn, that would not be good if you were just like trying to shift.
Yeah, there might be a workaround, like if that shit dies or whatever, maybe it lasts like hella fucking long.
It's probably just like a little harder or something. Like you have to press harder or something.
I don't know.
Technology is pretty crazy. I see it overwhelm a lot of people, so I kind of try to just have a useful role for technology. I try not to get bogged down in like having to know everything, because I accept that there's some things that I just am not meant to understand.
Oh yeah.
But it can be hard. Sometimes it can feel like you're supposed to like learn a lot about shit.
Yeah.
But there's wisdom in just being good at something. You don't have to be good at everything. Be good at something.
True.
Here's the point that we use so much technology and so much of it I can't quite explain. Like, lots of things that I use, like, it's great.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I can't really explain like a phone, and I can barely explain like even how my glass equipment works, honestly. That should probably be something I should learn more about.
Right? I guess just explaining it like enough. I think that was a bite.
Looked like one to me.
Yeah.
Back here with you guys in between spots with another poll. Let us know in the comments. Do you think I should give 2 weeks notice at my job, or do you think I should just quit? I think I've been on the edge of getting a raise for a while, and if I give them 2 weeks notice and they were gonna give me that raise on the last check, I want it. So yeah, let us know. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, the show's in Brooklyn at High Seas Gallery, and like as I'm sending them out a box of Strottles, someone messages me and is like, "Yo, I want to cop a Strottle," and they send me their shipping info, and it's like they're in Brooklyn. I'm like, what the fuck? Just FYI, guys, the biggest show in the history of the whole fucking known universe is going on right next to you, August 4th.
It's like, I don't know if you know, the show's about to go down. Dude, that's going to be the perfect market. There'll be tons of people who are open-minded to the Strott. People who are used to processing art.
Yeah. In New York, yeah, I've never been to the city, and like last time I was there, I didn't get to actually go to New York City. I just went to Corning, New York, and I was like, damn, if I ever come back here for a class, I definitely have to go to the city. And like things just worked out because the guys at High Seas have just shown so much love and like believed in the Strottle so hard from the beginning, dude. It's like pretty crazy, actually. They, without even meeting me, barely talking to me, bro, they showed more faith and like patience and willingness to work than anyone in my whole 13 years or 14 years of blowing glass combined. Like, it was just like, we need Strottles, we're not stressing, what's your PayPal? Like, they had, like, they were just so, like, I don't know, man.
Ideal.
Came through clutch at a big time, too.
That's fucking awesome. It's funny how shit works out like that.
Right.
You need it. Life comes through.
Yeah. In ways you would never expect.
Yeah.
All because we follow the pursuit of art and science. Even before I spoke those words, we were still on the path. You know what I'm saying?
So when were those words first spoken?
Pretty much directly after the creation of the Strottle.
Okay.
We were just using it, and we were just like, yeah, this is what happens when the two roads cross paths of art and science. Art, street, and science way. If art and science fucked?
Yeah, like if art met science and they were like, hey, let's fuck, and then they had a baby, it would be the Strottle, basically.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, let's go. You wanna drop the project you were talking about? You want to give them a verbal preview of something that they potentially might witness? People who go to the show in Brooklyn? Keep it under wraps.
It's gonna be a magical night for all to remember. A beautiful time for art and science. We'll have new works that will stun and awe the public in ways that they've never felt before.
Emotions that you're not familiar with.
Yeah. There will be tears. There will be sweat. There will be.
If there's a new color dropping, like it's, you know, like when it doesn't already exist.
Yeah.
That's the closest way to describe it.
Yeah, and we're not talking about fucking like a weird name for a glass color or anything. We're talking about a whole new thing. Like you can't envision it because you've never seen it before. Drop in the comments what you think the name for the new color should be.
Like a new smell that you've never smelled before.
Yeah, but shit. We're gonna have collabs with the StrottleGang. We're gonna have new bangers as well as refurbished classics. Yeah, water's gonna be spinning.
Is anyone gonna be catering?
I'm certain someone will be.
Yeah, dude. So if you could sum up the creation of the Strott in a few quick sentences, so people know what the feeling was like, what the birth was like. You know, we know what the story goes like after.
The creation of the straw in a few sentences.
Eugene was there.
Yeah, Eugene was there. He didn't care.
He wasn't part of it. He was just in the same physical location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an accident. It was a joke. It was never supposed to be what it is today. We just had to get high, basically, and we needed to be efficient. And when you go somewhere to learn, just try to leave your mind open to receive any and all ideas, and give them all consideration and treat them all equal. And you'll figure out and weed through. And sometimes the one you won't expect to bang do. You know what I'm saying? So just and just because someone, even if that someone is someone you respect to the highest of level, if you know, like if something makes you feel on the inside that that's what it is, don't listen to anyone, even if it's someone that you truly like respect, because just because they don't see it in that moment doesn't mean that they won't see it once you prove it. You know what I mean?
For real. And we don't need anybody's approval.
Yeah.
So you got to roll with it, whether the higher ups are digging it or not.
And as the people want to say, shit glass, don't buy
it. Is it even quartz or is it boro?